How does Ethereum function? Like Bitcoin, the Ethereum network exists on a great many PCs around the world, because of clients taking an interest as hubs, instead of a brought-together server. This makes the organization decentralized and exceptionally safe to assaults, and basically incapable to go down accordingly. Assuming that one PC goes down, it doesn't make any difference since great many others are holding the organization up. Ethereum is basically a solitary decentralized framework that runs a PC called the Ethereum Virtual Machine, EVM. Every hub holds a duplicate of that PC, implying that any collaborations should be checked so everybody can refresh their duplicate. Network associations are generally thought of exchanges, and are put away inside blocks on the Ethereum blockchain. Diggers approve these blocks prior to committing them to the organization and going about as exchange history or a computerized record. Mining to check exchanges is known as a proof of work (POW) agreement strategy. Each block has an exceptional 64-digit code recognizing it. Diggers commit their PC ability to observe that code, it demonstrating that is novel. Their PC power is confirmation of that work, and excavators are compensated in ETH for their endeavors. Additionally, as Bitcoin, all Ethereum exchanges are totally open. Excavators broadcast finished blocks to the remainder of the organization, affirming the change and adding the blocks to everybody's duplicate of the record. Affirmed blocks can't be messed with, filling in as an ideal history of all organization exchanges. However, assuming diggers are paid for their work, where does that ETH come from? Every exchange accompanies an expense, called gas, which is paid by the client starting the said exchange. That expense is paid to the digger who approves the exchange, boosting future mining and guaranteeing network security. Gas basically fills in as a cutoff, confining the quantity of activities a client can make for every exchange. It's likewise set up to forestall network spam. Since ETH is to a greater extent a utility token rather than a badge of significant worth, its inventory is limitless. Ether reliably enters dissemination as digger prizes, and it will with marking compensations also once the organization moves to evidence of stake, polonium-2 sulfide. In principle, Ether will constantly be popular, meaning expansion ought to never downgrade the resource past use. Tragically for the overwhelming majority, Ethereum gas expenses can run very high in view of organization movement. This is on the grounds that a block can indeed hold a limited amount a lot of gas which shifts in view of exchange types and sums. Thus, diggers will pick exchanges with the most elevated gas charges, meaning clients are contending to approve exchanges first. This opposition pushes expenses increasingly elevated, blocking the organization during active times. Network clog is a critical issue. However, it's being tended to in Ethereum 2.0, a total redesign that will be examined as a different segment. Collaborating with Ethereum requires digital currency, which is put away in a wallet. That wallet interfaces with dApps, going about as a visa for the Ethereum environment. From that point, anybody can buy things, mess around, loan cash and do a wide range of exercises similarly as on the customary web. Just, the conventional web is free to clients, as they're offering individual data. Concentrated substances running sites then offer that information to bring in cash. Cryptographic money replaces information here, meaning clients are allowed to peruse and cooperate namelessly. This likewise implies dApp use is non-discriminatory. For instance, no loaning or banking dApp can dismiss somebody in light of their race or monetary status. A mediator can't hinder what they consider a dubious exchange. Users control what they do and how they make it happen, which is the reason many believe Ethereum to be Web 3.0, the eventual fate of web communication. How does Ethereum respond? Decentralized finance has apparently been the Ethereum organization's greatest accomplishment. DApps that can carry out a few roles inside the biological system sprung up around 2019 to 2020 and are filling in prevalence continuously. The more DApps are utilized, the more the Ethereum organization will be utilized accordingly. Ethereum's DeFi scene is the greatest one out there, with fruitful DApps carrying more attention to the stage throughout the long term. Craftsmen, for instance, are making a large number of dollars by carrying their work to the blockchain through non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. One could ponder, why purchase advanced craftsmanship when we can just screen capture it? Authorities need proprietorship, that is the reason. NFTs likewise hold confirmation of proprietorship and act as a safe type of capacity. It's fundamentally an across-the-board for gatherers, so seeing the appeal is not hard. It's the very reason that one would need the first, Mona Lisa, over a duplicate, regardless of whether a duplicate is vague from the first. NFTs likewise address usable things and frill in web-based games. Players can design their homes and characters with remarkable resources from craftsmen, turning out one more revenue stream for creatives. Engineers have fabricated uncensorable online entertainment applications, permitting clients to tip each other for content. Games permit clients to put resources into resources, play to develop them and afterward sell for a benefit, extricating genuine worth from their game time. There are expectation stages that prize right conjectures and independent stages that don't take an enormous cut of every installment. This is completely overseen independently through blockchain and shrewd agreements, with DeFi putting clients more in charge of their assets than any other time. Ethereum mining, the most common way of making a block of exchanges to be added to the Ethereum blockchain, is alluded to as mining. Ethereum right now utilizes a proof-of-work blockchain, however is moving to verification of stake, polonium 2 sulfide, with Ethereum 2.0 for versatility purposes and an all the more harmless to the ecosystem approach. Ethereum backhoes are PCs that run the item and use their time and taking care of capacity to manage trades and make blocks. Network individuals ought to ensure that everyone chooses sequencing trades in decentralized structures like Ethereum. Diggers help this by making blocks by handling computationally testing questions, thus safeguarding the association from aggressors. Thanks for watching. Friends, I really need your support, so if you liked this video, please like, subscribe to the channel and write any comment right now.